Hello everyone, this is Kai Rimdo here for a new video. I'm back from Indianapolis for a horror hound and mask fest, and this is my 2016 mask fest slash horror hound haul. I didn't do one yesterday, not yesterday, last year, because I didn't get anything at all. And I didn't really enjoy Mass Fest because I was tired and I wasn't really into it. But anyways, let's get started. And I'm sorry for the mess. So first things off is my new Trick or Treat Studios Halloween 2 butcher knife. I got this for my Michael Myers costume, and I gotta admit, I'm impressed with it. It actually looks real on camera. You can't really tell that it's fake unless you pick it up. So they did a good job, and it's nice and hefty. It doesn't waddle. I'm sure that if I really want to break it, then I'll have to do snap in half. And I got this for $14, so this is good enough until I can get me one of Dirt Nap's FX knives. So this is the first thing I'm gonna show you. We're kind of doing a theme here. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna save that one for last. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna save that one for last. Um, let's do. All right. And then there was a action figure vendor there. There were several actually, and there were also some in the Mass Fest room. And the first three figures I picked up is this NECA. This is NECA Nightmare, Announcing Part 3 Dream Warriors Freddy. Pretty cool. I've been wanting this and it looks pretty damn good, and I love the artwork. Let's see, the back says, the last of the Elm Street kids are now at a psychiatric ward where Freddy haunts their dreams with unspeakable horrors. Their only hope is dream worshiper and fellow survivor Nancy Thompson, who helps him battle the supernatural cycle on his own house turf. Now, obviously, when you go to a convention, chances are there's going to be scalpers, but I didn't care. I'm not one of those people that go, oh, well, I paid $30 for this, blah, 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 or $40 for this, blah, 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 it should have been cheaper. Nah, I'm not like that at all. So, move this over, put this over here. Then I'll pick this up and put it slide it over here. Alright. Next up, we have NECA's Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 Leatherface, or Bubba Sawyer, which not the Bubba Sawyer on YouTube. It's pretty cool, which, of course, Texas Chainsaw Massacre is my favorite horror franchise, so for a decade, Texas Ranger Lefty Enright has sought to avenge the brutal murder of his kin by the cannibalistic Sawyer family, Leatherface, Chop Top, Cook, and Grandpa, with the help of a radio DJ, also bent on putting an end to the terror. Lefty finds his way to the Sawyer's underground butcher shop, where a battle of epic proportions soon rages, and the line between good and evil gets chopped to bits. This is a pretty good detailed figure. They did a good job on this. And last of these three is a figure that I've been wanting ever since I saw it, ever since it's been revealed actually. The Friday the 13th Part 6 Jason Lives figure. Here's the front, the spine, the back. As a child, Tommy Jarvis did what many others die trying to do. He killed Jason Voorhees. the mass murderer who terrorized the residents of Crystal Lake years later, tormented by the fear that maybe Jason isn't really dead. Tommy and a friend make a fateful trip to Jason's grave, which we all know what happened. He was actually dead, but he was actually alive. Now let me get this, swing this open. Here's what the figure is gonna look like out of the package, and here what it looks like in the package. So pretty cool shit. All right, next up, let's do posters next. Alright, the first poster, actually let me save that one for last. First poster I got, which this dude did a buy three get one free thing, is of course, again, I'm a huge Texas Chainsaw Massacre is my favorite franchise, and I got this Leatherface, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3 poster. So pretty cool. I'm happy to have this. I gotta get the others. I'm not gonna get Next Generation because that movie is shit. And I've actually recently found out that it does actually have a fan base. Shockingly. Next up. This is not horror related, but I could not help but to pick this up. I'm a huge Batman fan. I'm definitely a huge Joker and Harley Quinn fan, so I picked me up a Arkham Knight Harley Quinn poster. She looks pretty damn good, and she looks good too. Next up, we have the classic John Carpenter's Halloween. I think this one was the free one I asked for the night he came home. Pretty happy with that. And my favorite, like I said, we have a theme here. Nightmare, A Nightmare on Elm Street, Part 3 Dream Warriors, and on the back, I actually met John Dugan, who played Grandpa in the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So it says, Ian, it's hammer time, John Dugan, Grandpa. And I had to get this picture to represent Gunnar Hansen and Jim Seidel, something like that. I've heard his last name being said both ways. So I'm sorry if I messed that up. So pretty cool. Let me put this down and put the posters back in the bag. So, there we go. Next up, we have 3 more figures. First off is the almighty Captain Spaulding from House of a Thousand Corpses, / Devil's Rejects, but this is based on his House of a Thousand Corpses self. Comes with 2 middle fingers, of course. Comes with also a bag for his fried chicken. Two young couples take a misguided tour onto the back roads of America in search of a local legend known as Dr. Satan. Lost and stranded, they are set upon by a bizarre family of psychotics. Murder, cannibalism, and satanic rituals are just a few of the 1,000+ horror that awaits. Which is kind of weird, though. It's like, did they ever say that they were actually cannibals? I don't think they were. I'm not sure if it was hidden upon in the movie, but I don't think they were. They were just murderers. They were weird. And yes, if people want to know if they were rip-offs of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, it was a House of Thousand Corpses was definitely very much inspired by that movie. Next up, we have another Friday 13th Part 6 Jason. This time, part of their cloth figure line. It has a cool backdrop, but you guys can't see it, unfortunately. I'm not sure if there's something in the back. No, so that means the actual thing is, yeah. I can't really read it, but I think it says same thing like that figure says on the back. So, and I'm sensing a theme here. And the last figure I got was the video game appearance, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. This is based on the Atari game. Put aside your childish pastime. Stop eating dots and chasing ghosts. A ripping, revving chainsaw is at your command. As you wear the leather mask of a madman, your victims come face to face with a living nightmare. As you wield the ultimate weapon, an unrelentless chainsaw. Let your most wicked fantasies go wild. Know the total pleasures of destruction as you pursue your victims with the laser sharp teeth of a hungry chainsaw. The story is true. The movie is chilling. The actual figure is horrifying. Now, in the game, the sprite is actually blue, but they turned it green for some reason. Maybe because of the times or something. They did a good job on this figure. I still gotta get the Pretty Woman and the Killing version of these type of figures right here, and then I still gotta get the Ultimate Leatherface and the Ultimate Freddy and a lot more. So, as of the figures, now for the piece of resistance. Let me put these figures back real quick, guys. I'll at least put these back, at least. Oh, whoa there. Whoa, Nelly. Room here. Now, I did actually get a mask from Hound. It's not a Connor. It's not a Connor Leatherface Killer mask, which I will be getting that. I got a mask that I wanted for a long time. The Trick or Treat Studios Halloween 6 mask. I wanted one of these for a while. And I'm like, know what? I'll get me one. Perfect time to do it. It looks pretty damn good. This is probably their best mask that they have ever done when it comes to the actual Michael Myers. I tried the Elrod mask and the hospital mask, and they did not fit me at all, unfortunately. So, yeah, that's my Mask Fest haul. I will be doing a review of this mask and my head skinner eventually. I think I still gotta get a review up of my Roy Burns Hawk. So I'll start doing mask reviews again. So, anyways, this is Carpenter here, and I hope you enjoyed this haul. And I'm sorry for it being kind of lengthy, so I'm really sorry for that. So, peace out.